What is feminism? Ever wondered how this global movement for women's rights began? Well, let's take a journey back to the 19th century. The term feminism was first coined by French philosopher Charles Fourier, a pioneer of utopian socialism. His belief? Society's progress was intrinsically tied to women's rights. But feminism was more than just a term, it was a call to action. Women started to demand access to formal education, challenging the status quo. They sought the right to vote, asserting their place in the political landscape. These were the first steps of a movement that would span continents and generations. It was a rally cry for equality and an end to discrimination. The goal? A world where women enjoy the same rights as men. Thus, the seeds of feminism were sown, aiming for a world where women enjoyed the same rights as men. The struggle for equality didn't stop with voting rights and education. Let's delve into how feminism evolved over time. From its inception, feminism was a clarion call for a world where women were treated as equals, not as second-class citizens. As the movement gained momentum, it began to broaden its focus beyond the initial aims of securing educational access and voting rights. The fight for civil liberties and legal autonomy took center stage, with women campaigning for the right to own property, to work, and to divorce. These were monumental battles, fought against a societal structure that had long been stacked against the fairer sex. But the journey of feminism didn't stop there. As the years rolled by, the movement began to tackle more complex issues. Reproductive rights became a key battleground. The ability to control one's body, to decide when and if to have children, was seen as a fundamental right, yet one that was often denied to women. Feminism stood firm, arguing that such decisions should be a woman's alone to make. Alongside this, the fight against physical, sexual, and psychological violence became a cornerstone of the feminist movement. Violence against women, whether in the home, in the workplace, or in society at large, was identified as a pervasive issue. Feminists demanded change, advocating for laws and societal shifts to protect women from such violence. The movement made it clear, violence against women in any form was unacceptable. And so the feminist movement evolved, growing in scope and ambition as it tackled these pressing issues. It was a response to the changing needs of women, a reflection of the shifting societal landscape. The feminists of yesterday fought for the rights we often take for granted today, and their legacy is a world that, while far from perfect, is infinitely better than it once was. As society developed, so too did feminism, adapting and expanding its focus to meet the changing needs of women. Feminism continues to be a powerful force today, but what does it look like in the 21st century? In the present day, feminism is as vibrant and dynamic as it has ever been, adapting to the changing times and needs of society. It's no longer just about achieving political and legal rights, but also about addressing subtler forms of discrimination and bias that women face in their everyday lives. Today's feminism is intersectional, recognizing that women's experiences are shaped not just by their gender, but also by other aspects of their identity, such as race, class, sexual orientation, and disability status. This broadened perspective emphasizes that all women should have equal rights and opportunities, regardless of their individual circumstances or backgrounds. The digital age has also greatly impacted the feminist movement. The rise of social media has given women a global platform to share their experiences, connect with each other, and organize for change. Through hashtags like #MeToo and #TimesUp, women worldwide are speaking up against sexual harassment and assault, making their voices heard like never before. Moreover, feminism today is about challenging traditional gender roles and norms. It's about questioning the societal expectations placed on women and men, and promoting the idea that individuals should have the freedom to define their own identities and roles without being constrained by stereotypes. Feminism also continues to advocate for women's reproductive rights, equal pay, and an end to violence against women. These issues remain critically important as women still face significant barriers and disparities in these areas. As we move forward, feminism will continue to evolve and adapt, responding to the unique challenges and opportunities of each new generation. It will keep pushing for progress until every woman, everywhere, is able to enjoy the full range of rights and opportunities that are her due. Feminism, a movement that began in the 19th century, remains an essential force for change, championing for the rights and equality of women worldwide.